All right, guys, what the frick is up, man? So it was just counting down. It was like 47 seconds left. I was like, let me refresh it, and now we got a new trailer. So we're gonna freaking watch it, man. We have to. We have to watch it. Drop 2, brother. Here we go. Excuse me. Hello. Huh? What is going on here? Okay, obviously, it's. Did they link it wrong? Do we just have to? Here we go. Here we go. Is it this one? No. No. What's going on? Need for Speed? Huh? I think they borked it. All right, boys. I found it on the Twitter. It's not the greatest of quality. I'll look around and see if I find it more. But yeah, let's watch this real quick. All right, there we freaking go, man. Yeah, so that's on the Twitter. So it does say yes, right here. You can turn the effects off. In fact, you can choose to never put them on in the first place, just like any other part of a car. There you freaking go, man. Like, there it is. Like, everybody's been like, oh, we don't know if, like, you know, we could turn them off or not have them at all and just drive normally. So there you go. All this stuff, all this crazy shit is all optional, which is really cool because I'm sure a lot of people don't like it, and a lot of people like me are probably like, it might get annoying eventually. So that's pretty freaking cool, man. We're gonna break this down. We're gonna go freeze frame this shit. All right, so let's look at these freaking stills that we just pulled from the new trailer for Drop 2. We got Burn, freaking. You can see like the heat. They got like a heat meter next to the money. I'm assuming the S14 is a B class. That hood is looking pretty freaking crazy. Definitely a different take on a hood that we've never seen. So you got Burn, DJ. Lyric Complete Qualifier 2. We don't really know what that is yet. I'm assuming it's maybe multiplayer because it does say single and multiplayer campaigns. They're separate. Card Shark, Green Machine, the NFS. Yeah, so the good thing is all of this is completely optional. You can do it or you cannot do it. We got another shot of the S14 here. Just kind of blowing smoke, exhaust. Obviously, you know, the Twitter was not in HD, so we got what we got here. So if you look, it says spotting down here. I'm assuming that's where you spot the cops or the whole like radio scanner thing. You got Underwood Gardens. If you look, God, these stills are so bad. Right here, the HUD changes. We got like a blue and white to like yellow, white, or just kind of really mainly yellow. So it looks like maybe we can change our speedometer, all that stuff, like back in the day, underground days. We got the Mustang that we saw in the picture yesterday. We got the Urus and the Mustang again. We're drifting here around a corner. Now, if you look, it's kind of hard to catch in the Drop 2 trailer, but if you look here, when that little orange cone hits the Urus, it actually sparks, like it has an effect. I'm pretty sure Heat didn't do that. So like that's pretty cool that they did that. Like if something hits your car, it actually like hits your car now. It's not just doesn't bounce off. It's like pew, like sparks, crazy. The Long Climb. So we got Road Trip in here. I'm assuming that's a race maybe, or is that just a part of the map? But this says the Long Climb. And usually it tells you what part you're in. That might be a race, but it says the Long Climb. I'm assuming there's going to be a pretty high mountain. So that's cool. I couldn't really tell what that was. It's kind of looking like a... Was the Barracuda in this game again? I don't remember. It kind of looks like the Barracuda to me, honestly. We're under some kind of a highway system here. Colossus. It's got to be the race names. It's got to be 57% done for 4 minute 21 second. You got drafting, drifting, multipliers going on, and then you got a jump at the end here. Spiral height. So it looks like, there was a jump. You can get up on the train tracks, if you will, the tram. It says big air coming out of the car. Now, if you look, there's money in red. So it was saying, like, I believe it's like when you do the heat shit at night and like you have like a different, you can like gamble and like lose it all or whatever. I'm assuming that like that's your money you can earn and lose at nighttime. I'm not really sure on that. But yeah, that was like all the stills that we pulled from that. Pretty cool. I'm mainly hyped that they are like, oh, by the way, all these effects, you never have to put them on, and part removal for the cars. But like I said, don't get too hyped because it's probably only going to be a limited number of cars. If it's all the cars, that's just going to be insane. The world is your canvas in Need for Speed Unbound. Expand your self-expression as you ride through Lakeshore, equipped with high energy visual and sound effects that reflect how you drive. Do we get more of the Crown Vic? Or not? We gotta find that trailer. Need for Speed Unbound is everything like past Need for Speed titles, and yet nothing like them at all. The game is like a classic, generation-defining muscle car that gets resurrected and redesigned with the style and bravado of tomorrow, and the same growling engine or new humming battery that peeled out in your parents' and your grandparents' dreams. Need for Speed Unbound fulfills your need for speed, but in a way that's unique and tailored to you. Let's be clear, you can still whip around hyper-realistic cars in breathtaking locales. In Need for Speed Unbound, your self-exploration goes beyond the garage and expands your canvas, exposing you to all of the vast elements that make your Need for Speed and adventure a lifestyle and an art form. With this new addition to the Need for Speed universe, your avenues and boulevards to self-expression are unbound. From the cars and clothes to the streets and the tire marks your car leaves behind. We wanted to deliver an art style that matters for gameplay, one that clearly celebrates player actions, enhances the player experience, and rewards them along the way, explains Darren White, Need for Speed Unbound's art director at Criterion Games. We wanted to take players to that next level in Need for Speed Unbound with our driving VFX, which we call tags, which is all the crazy shit going on. Just like the street artists who creatively subvert the cityscapes around them, you will be able to tag the world and leave everyone in your dust. Tags come to life when you deploy your boosting powers, which are earned through actions like drifting, jumps, and near misses, and appear as dramatic, customizable effects that paint the surrounding world, including illustrative lines that etch around the curves of your car. Through tags, you and your car become the artist, and the city is your canvas. Okay, all right, we've seen that. Need for Speed Unbound's realistic-looking world and cars really help ground the visuals. Describes White of the game's art style. Taking inspiration from street art and other media, we creatively subvert the characters and visual effects, turning them into expressionistic illustrations of you and your actions. It's literally graffiti coming to life. Street art has always been an important aspect of street culture within irreverence that has long inspired Need for Speed. It is an incredibly creative form of self-expression, and like street racing, it represents an unruly freedom to express yourself against rules and restrictions. Adds White. Need for Speed Unbound features a diverse collection of street art styles from multiple artists across the world, including Centrock and GC Riviera. These revered artists are painting Need for Speed Unbound with their signature style artworks that not only add to the backdrop of the game, but can also be collected and applied to your car in the form of wraps. All right, cool. We got some new stickers. Cool. Can we like look at this? All right, so freaking, god damn it. Is it this one? Yeah. We've got, looks like the 911 and the freaking Crown Vic on white walls. I mean, coming up to like some sort of a traffic light. Anywho, yeah. Alongside tags, you can continue to express your personal style through your cars in greater detail and grandeur. You will now have access to new wrap content and full kit selections, as well as exciting new ways of customization with part removal, where you can expose the mechanical guts of your car and intimidate competition before you even creep up to the starting line. There it is. Part removal, boys. Part freaking removal. So yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's gonna be like everything, you know, maybe. I mean, come on. I mean, think about how many Need for Speed cars like have very little customization to, if any, versus cars that have a ton. So it might just be the cars that, you know, typically have a lot of customization that can do this part removal. I don't know. I highly doubt it's going to be every car. So it doesn't have with tags, wraps, and parts. The player's wardrobe will get an upgrade too. Need for Speed Unbound's characters are unapologetically expressive with new fashion collaborations, reveals weight. Character self-expression in Need for Speed Unbound goes beyond just the clothes you wear. With additional cosmetic changes and customizable poses, you can truly show off in key moments like race wins, creating characters that are brimming with attitude. The same goes for Need for Speed Unbound. It's full of attitude, creativity, adventure style, and camaraderie. But anyway, guys, subscribe, come back, and I'll see you guys on the next one.